So I have to ask, what happened to YouTube? And just to get this excitement quickly off my chest, I was selected to be part of the Ford Fiesta movement. So what this means is I'm going to be traveling with this beautiful car. Yes, this car is actually parked in my driveway right now. And for the next 7 months, I'm going to be traveling around the United States doing lots of fun things and recording my adventures and making them into videos. That being said, that's not what this video is about, but I just want to let you guys know that because of you guys, I was selected and I got this car for free for the next 7 months, and then I have to give it back to him. Sad face. But nonetheless, I want to talk about the YouTube community, something that is discussed quite often on YouTube, but I feel as if a lot of people talk about it, but they really don't do anything about it. To say the least. So, when I was gone in Africa, as you guys well know, I had several substitute guests on my channel. One included my brother, some included some other people, and for the most part, everybody liked my substitute guests with a few exceptions. That being said, I want more. I want the YouTube community to grow. And right now, as you and me well know, the YouTube community is pretty much nothing. The reason I say this is because YouTube likes to push the big people. YouTube, since Google bought YouTube, has really been nothing more than a big arena for the big content creators. All Google really does is push the big folks. I mean, how often do we see the big YouTubers, at least the top 25 most subscribed YouTubers, always are on the front page of YouTube? Why does YouTube do this? Why does Google do this? Because it makes them money. It makes no sense for Google or YouTube to promote small YouTubers to have maybe under 2,000 subscribers, much less it doesn't do them any good to promote someone who has 40,000 subscribers. Why doesn't it do YouTube or Google any good? Because it doesn't make them the same amount of money that someone like Smosh does with 10 million subscribers, and he gets several million views per video. That's what it's about. The reason why the YouTube community has dwindled and basically has been destroyed is because Google came up and say, hey, we want to make money, we want to push the big people, we want to push the people who can do all of these and get millions and millions of views per video, and then leaves all of the little people, and by little people I mean people who have under 100,000 subscribers, leave all the little people to rot and diminish and never get noticed. And as you well know, that's something that I want to bring onto YouTube. I want to knit the YouTube community back together. I want to bring together people, so not necessarily even collaborations, but having people who are smaller or even people who are bigger meet with one another, be friends, and make videos, and maybe even feature other people on their channel like I've been doing. And to be the small minority that this is, and as arrogant as this may sound, it doesn't really happen on YouTube. What I have done on my channel, and correct me if I'm wrong, has rarely ever happened across people who have over 100,000 subscribers. Why? Because people have their fingers stuck up their ass, or their head, excuse me, the proper terminology is their head is too stuck up their ass to care about anybody smaller. It's like when someone hits 100,000 subscribers, or 200, 300, 400, 5,000, 1 million, they're too good to promote someone who maybe has 500 subscribers. Maybe they have 1,000 subscribers. Maybe they have under 5,000. They're too good. And that's something that is never going to be on my channel. In fact, I have the exact opposite mentality. I want to promote you smaller people. And so what I'm proposing in this video is that I want to bring the YouTube community back together, but that I want your channels. Yes, your channels. Now, I only have so much time that I can invest into YouTube and in all the stuff that I'm doing right now. I'm very, very busy. But in the next few weeks and days, I'm going to be traveling to Philly next week. I'm going to have more substitute guests. These are people who I consider friends, people who I have sought out. I have went to their channel and said, hey, I like your videos, or I like you. Be on my channel. That's what I've done. And that's what I want to continue to do as my channel continues to grow. But be honest, I make videos almost every day on YouTube. And sometimes I need a break, and sometimes when I'm going on vacation or going for travel or on a business trip, I need you guys to participate on my channel so you guys can get, in return, more exposure. The Messianic Manic, that guy who did a couple of videos on gay marriage, he had a little under 3,000 subscribers. He now almost has 8,000 subscribers. Yes, he nearly tripled his subscription base for making 2 videos on my channel. So people do watch my videos, people do watch and see what I do, and therefore I think this is a great opportunity for smaller people like yourself. Your subscriber count to me does not matter. If you have 10 subscribers and you make, let's say you have a couple of videos, I watch them, I like them, you can be on my channel. I have to like them, obviously, and then when you're on my channel, I give you free reign, with exception, to talk about whatever you want. That's how it works. And I believe this is how the YouTube community is going to grow, and I want to be the beacon, or I should say the start point, and I want more people to do this. I really do. Even if you're a smaller channel, show, display, and promote other people. Because I was once small on YouTube. Every person on YouTube was once small. I remember when I thought 1,000 subscribers was amazing. Now I have 100,000, and I'm still shocked and amazed that many people want to care what I have to say, because me growing up in my early teen years, I grew up in a church where I was heavily bullied and criticized and called faggot all of the time, and was put down for all of my interests, for being a geek. And now people care about what I have to say on YouTube, and it's a humbling. It's humbling to me that people want to know what I have to say, because I grew up never having that. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate every single one of you who participate and watch my videos and write constructive criticism comments and help me develop and make my content better. I've grown so much when I first started on YouTube. If you don't know that, I used to be an evangelical conservative Christian who used to believe in God and religion and religious doctrines and all this crazy stuff, and now I'm more happier than I've ever been. I've grown so much, but it's because of you guys, and I want, in return, to say thank you. I want you guys to be on my channel. So, as said in the recent, I'm going to have recent substitutes, more people coming up on my channel. You may like them, you may not like them. That's up for you, the viewer, you, the consumer, to decide. But ultimately, we need to bring the YouTube community back together, and the only way we're going to get small people to get noticed on YouTube is by making a difference like I'm trying to make right now by featuring people who are small. And that's how they start to grow. Every person started out small. Everyone. Even me. So you may have 500 subscribers. Don't say you're never going to get noticed, because if I feature you on my channel, it's a good chance you'll probably get at least 1,000 or 2,000, maybe 3,000 subscribers from it. So until then, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me, and please be looking forward to more featured guests on my channel while I do some traveling for the next 7 months. Until then, peace, the rep out, and have an awesome Monday.